What's going on, y'all? It's DJ Remedy is the Freestyles right here on K97.5, man. Episode 86. We are 14 away from that Hundun, man. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel at Rod Remedy at K975. YouTube's doing collaborations now, like on Instagram, man. Big up. So just in case you don't know, I'm promoting it like YouTube paying me and they not. So make sure you do that, man. It's important for the artists out there to know, or if you're just doing anything, branding, whatever, you must know that you can join channels, join forces, collaborations, everything, and YouTube got that now. No more going to the person, hey, can I get the video, please? Nah, you can collab. It's all good, all right? Make sure you get to our Instagram at K975. Also, is all well on TikTok, Threads, Twitter, all the same, man. Rod Remedy as well. All right. Hey, I didn't know this about my guy. But my guy, you know, served in the military. Salute to service, definitely, man. Salute to service. Nah, for real, man. It's important, man, because, man, just the different experiences that everybody have and everything, man. Exactly. So salute to everybody, man. That's just, it's going to be all right, man. Just like anybody, you can make it through. You can make it through, okay? Make it through. Don't let it crutch you, for real, for real. So if you're looking at this, definitely, man, I hope that motivates you just that enough, all right? All right, shout out to my guy Cracking in the building, man.
Yes, sir, what up, man?
What's happening, man?
I'm chilling. First of all, you taught me something just now because I didn't even know about the collaborations thing, so I appreciate that.
Yes, sir, man. That's when I found that out when I was doing editing last week, and then I saw it. I said, wait a minute, collab? Okay. So I just started just kind of going down the list of the artists and, you know, just asking them like, yo, go ahead and, you know, accept the collab.
No, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, definitely.
So we're going to do that then.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Yeah. And so, man, tell me about Cracking, man, because Cracking, you know, when you see that name, you know, you remember the commercials, you know what I'm saying? Was that like a liquor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the meanest monster octopus, whatever, out to sea, you know, Cracking. And, you know, he's squeezing things. He's squeezing barrels. I mean, he might squeeze your life if you know what I'm saying? You can't get away. But Cracking, man. Tell me what made you stick with that name?
It's kind of funny. I mean, because I was in the military, I was in the Navy, but even far before that, I had always had an affinity for like sea creatures, I guess. Like from middle school to like high school, I was Loch Ness.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and I think around like college time frame, I might have just went by like J. Will, which is close to my actual name, and then actually I got to Cracking by a pretty long story that happened on spring break one year that actually had a lot to do with that rum that you were just referring to. So we had a
everybody was okay though.
Everybody was great. We had a great time.
When you say beach and that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it was a positive experience.
Okay,
it was
good.
a great one of our core memories, and I had a lot to do with it, and the Cracking had a lot to do with it, and so it just kind of started to blend from there.
Like one line of Phil.
Okay, so I was a surface warfare officer. So basically, traditional Navy, driving it, in charge of a division of I mean, it kind of depended. My first job, I was in charge of a division. My second and third, I was in charge of like programs.
Okay.
So kind of things that affected the whole ship, and the next job was things that affected multiple ships.
Got you. So let me ask you a question. If we're bringing it to music, because you know, military, a lot of folks, man, listen to music. Shout out to NWR. You know what I'm saying? Hold down entertainment for the military. Now, tell me about like the song, like when you was driving, you know what I'm saying, and everything. You had anything on in the background? What was motivating you to keep you going?
I couldn't have anything on in the background when I was actually driving the ship specifically, but music in general.
Yeah, like if you was in your room or you know in your
I think
space.
just writing it, just writing.
Oh, you writing? Okay, bet.
Just writing, writing raps and stuff like that is definitely what kept me going on those long deployments, or even like 2-3 weeks underway. It's like every opportunity I had, I would sit down and write raps.
Yeah, oh man, that's what's up, man. So that the writing, the creativity, doing that, whoo, definitely. I like that. Writing, I just met another writer too. I think it's like a special power nowadays. You got an advantage, and it shouldn't be like that because we was raised in the first generation, and that's what you're supposed to do. Now it's an advantage. Like, no, that's what you're supposed to have, really.
Yeah.
And now just having it, you ain't got to worry about breaking bread here, breaking bread there. It's all your masters, all that's coming to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I don't need nobody to help me out.
Not right.
So,
yeah. So like inspirations, man. They got you right, like, cause there's writers out there. Shout out to our pioneers. You got Mos Def. I mean, you got some hitters, man. So like,
Yeah.
who is a person of now and also a person of the past? Give me like one person of the past and one person of the now.
So my person of the past is kind of a person of the now because of what he's done recently. But Nas,
He work in silence, man.
yeah, and it was kind of interesting because if you were to ask me top five like 5 years ago, I would have not necessarily named him. But then I thought about how much I'm familiar with all his albums from when I was growing up. I would listen to them crazy, and I was like, oh wait, like he definitely is top
Illmatic.
5. Exactly, and I know them albums front to back, and I think as I get older, I realize how much of an impact those albums had on me. So Nas definitely, and then present, Kendrick, Cole, both of them. I studied them to the point of no return. I've watched them and went in depth in their styles and just how they write and things like that a lot. So definitely make sure those three.
Favorite Cole song?
Favorite Cole song? That's actually a tough question.
Mine's Sideline Story.
Sideline Story?
Sideline Story.
Okay, let's go 03 Adolescence.
Adolescence? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I had to think about that one for a second, though.
Yeah. Sideline Story was one of my favorites when it dropped early. We was in the Ville at the time. This was before Who Dat came out. Okay. And we had I just like the part that dun, 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 and then just how that beat cause oh man. Yeah, those are one of those therapeutic I just love a therapeutic sound right now. Like, I'll get the ratchetness that I need. Because, of course, that's what's making the bag for me in the club, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be mad at that. But, like, when I come home and I need something to, like, motivate me besides, getting the word in, is definitely that type of therapeutic rap from the La Russells, the Simbas, man, a lot of dope artists out west, too. And Larry June, if I want to get into my like orange juice and I just feel good for the day.
Yeah, you just want to go get some money, man.
Yeah, I just want to be on my shit that day. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of vibes that I like right now. You know what I'm saying? So when you said that, I was like, damn, yeah, that's the vibe I'm on.
Yeah, and I think it's room for both. I think that right now we're kind of in a place where it is a little bit more of the more ratchet and stuff, and like it's definitely a place for that. I love it as well, but I'm just trying to add to kind of the side that you're talking about, just therapeutic, trying to teach people things through the raps and stuff like that, man. So
I wish that the girls will just get in the lab and go and get on the mic. Like, they're not on the mic.
You don't think so?
No, like Cardi and Nicki went at it.
Yeah.
I need them to get on the mic.
Oh, you talking about, yeah.
If this a beef, get on the mic.
Yeah, for sure. Especially after what we just saw in terms of beef. So.
Yeah, what was cringing to me, and there's nothing against Nicki, man. There's nothing against her, man. But when she started talking about the kids. I thought that was supposed to be an offline thing, like off limit situation. And there was so many takes about that. But man, it was like normally if somebody talk about somebody's kids, I thought that was some types of cancellation type stuff. It just like become normalized.
Yeah, we're getting numb to a lot of terrible things.
Yeah, man. Also, like I said, I just wish it was. Even though I did hear JT, from City Girls get on there, and she was really between her and Young Miami. She was the one with the bars. But when I heard the diss, I was like, JT, I love you, but oh man, I appreciate the picture they took with me, but man, that was tough.
I didn't get around to it yet.
Yeah, so, that was tough. When you get a chance, and you got wife at home.
No.
Wife, okay, well, whoever you do, they probably know what's going on. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. But but I still appreciate the fact that they the ones now. The females are carrying the torch as far as for the club. I got records on records that I can play from Nicki, Cardi, all the girls, in the club, and I get them right. So there's no problem there. Yeah. I just want to put that out there. That's definitely my take on like the rap that I listen to when I need like motivation. Even if it's cleaning up the house, if I'm going through a rough day, I need that. Yeah, I
Need
need
the
that.
good stuff for
Yeah,
sure.
man, absolutely. Favorite Nas joint.
Favorite not. Still Dreaming.
Yeah,
Yeah, with Kanye.
yeah, Kanye.
Yeah.
Yep. Dope. Kanye, man. Ugh. Why does everybody want him to come back to like the college dropout yet?
I think people in general, especially consumers, are they have a problem with growth. Obviously, if you're talking keeping music, obviously Kanye as a person, that's a whole different thing. But yeah, but I think that sound at that time was just so nostalgic. We hadn't seen anything like that before. We hadn't heard a perspective like that before. So I think people just wanted to stay with that Kanye that they fell in love with. But that's not realistic though, you know?
It's not, because you do got the second, third generation that will like 808s and heartbreaks.
Yeah.
And, you know, the ones after that. I mean, yeah, of course, I'm gonna love day one Kanye, but you do see a difference in when they goes to the concerts. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember when Kanye and Drake did the thing for
Larry Hoover.
Larry Hoover,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And when it came to Kanye, all he did was just play his classics, and they went crazy. I'm not sure if you will touch some of them, how they will react, but you could tell like the more reaction was his classics. When Drake came on and he dropped the new joints, the reaction wasn't there as he wanted to. And I was just like, is it a thing of, you know, is it a situation? Could we want to call it growth? I want to call it growth. I still believe it's growth because I don't want to be considered hating. But is it just a demo? Is it the demo that they're in, or is it just, or are we tripping?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a great
It's just a
question.
conversation, you know. It's just a conversation.
Yeah, but I think maybe the music changed. I think something is happening more recently that's making the music that's happening today not necessarily hit as hard as some of those early classics. Right. So there is the discussion to be had, but I think I can't put my finger on it. I think if anybody could put their finger on it, they would probably be making a lot of money off of making music.
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness,
so,
man!
But it's something. It's something there for
we
sure.
get so much of the different takes, you know, from different people, and some people, and a lot of people have great takes. Not taking away from them, but some of them be scratching their head like, I don't know, you know, but. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man. So cracking, man. Tell me, like your dream when you're in your zone, right? You're in the studio. Let's just say, I'm give you an example. You made it. You got your, you know, whether you independent and you made it off of that, or you got signed to Def Jam, whoever it is, and you made it. Like after your album, you decided to. I'm just painting a picture. Yeah. After the album, you decided to. Do no features, just you. And then you're done with that. You did your tour. Here comes your sophomore year. Your sophomore year, you got a call. Who you want that rap call, or even an artist? It don't have to be a rapper or a singer. Who would you like that person to be to call you? Who you will want to call you for like, look, hey man, I want to do a collab with you.
You know. I feel like it's a very cliche answer being from Carolina, but I would have to say Cole.
Cole, okay.
I have to say Cole. Yeah.
Shout out to Cole, man. I'm up here now, and he's just out in Fayetteville, just running around. And I'm missing it.
I've been seeing that. Like, just popping up
damn
in
it.
spots.
Like, damn it, man. I would not. You got me wishing I was down there. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, and then even my daughter got a picture with him. My daughter got a picture with him at the mall down there. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I've been seeing that lately.
Yeah. But hey, the fall was the fall off, right? Yeah, the fall off. You're getting ready for that. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That is going to be crazy. Album, any promos, singles?
Yeah. I just put out an album called 919. I dropped it on 919, September 19th.
Okay.
Just for a little bit more of my backstory. I was in the military. I bounced around a lot. I lived in Norfolk, lived in Spain, Norfolk again. Then I actually lived in Atlanta for a little bit, just engineering and stuff down there. So, but now I moved back. I'm in the Raleigh-Durham area now, and so this album was just like a celebration of that. That's why I named it 919, and it's just a couple slaps on there, man. You know, I got some. I've been working with a little bit more producers. Black Metaphor, who's produced for people like Game, Rick Ross, Jeezy, and things like that. So definitely getting up in that department, and always the raps is gonna be there too. So,
Well, what could you say about your flow, your delivery, and everything? Like, is it more storytelling? What can you tell the people about what they can expect from you?
yeah, it's storytelling. It's a lot of metaphors and bars, a lot of like literary devices. You gotta listen for sure. And a lot of people do comment on the flows as well. That's not even something that I would say off the top of my head, but that's a comment I get from a lot of people. Is they just like the way I flow on it. So yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to teach people, trying to tell people my real life, and yeah, just trying to keep people's pens at the tip top shape, because I feel like we're getting away from that.
And bars is back though. Bars is back, but it's Carolina. We need them to catch up a little bit, because bars is back. It's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to be from the 10 to 2 in the morning the club songs. We can get outside of that and get in our bag.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I write at 12 p.m. maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We can get outside of our club hours and don't make too much of the club music. It's cool. Get the bops in.
Yeah.
But it's cool to have a couple ones in the truck, because that's where in my opinion, that's where I think the consumer, the listener, unless if that's something that they do, yeah, because sometimes you can confuse the listener depending on who you gravitating to.
Yeah.
But there's a song you could put on there, or some pain, that people feel it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I even like shout to Ken the Man. Ken the Man will talk shit about guys, but there's some stuff in there. She got some bars in there, how she articulate and how she put it together. And I was like, okay.
And I personally feel like, being from North Carolina, if you look at who it's really worked for lately, it's the people with the pens.
Yes.
I personally, my hot take is that I don't really think you can get out of North Carolina without a crazy pen.
That's a fact.
Honestly.
Yeah, because then you're gonna be looked at. Okay, we already got that playing on the radio. We already got that.
Yeah, like you gotta have the pen. So yeah, definitely.
Nah, but there's a couple people out there that has, what I'm saying, gone out, but they're working, what I'm saying? Like, it's not just the talent. They're putting in that work, going out there, and some people might not be fortunate enough to go out there, so you got to stay here, boost on social media, go crazy on social media, and things like that. But yeah, man. All right. Got some good conversations in here today, man. Listen, let's get into this freestyle, my guy. And he picked a good one too, boy. I can't wait to hear this one. It's the freestyles. It's K97.5. I got my guy cracking in the building. 919. Stand up, baby.
Yo. I really put in 10,000 hours. Yo. Look. Shot with a sharp mind, learn to keep his thoughts suppressed, just the way the teacher taught. Kindergarten vision, then she figuring that he was off. She would call people to observe, and what she learned is he just needed the challenge. First time I was met with misunderstanding, wish a therapist could have warned by how much more would happen. Quickly the narrative was one of advancement. Guess I could thank her for my curse of high standards became numb to overcoming after years in the war. I was young, achieving the country dream and still wanting more. This ain't a brag when I tell you most of y'all sealing my floor. Random choice to get my master's and walk right in the door of a school that most of y'all would adore but couldn't get the scores. My CV looked like I'm on course for Pulitzer Awards. Thought I'd be satisfied. Thought these achievements required a bit more sacrifice. Shit, that's probably why I write on nightly basis. Been chasing to no avail. It's different knowing you'll make 6 figures if you fail. It's needed for you to feel releases like they in Braille. The skill is there, the question is how can we make it sell? My piece derives from present times. Highest state of mind, trying to solve the riddle of the rap game line by line. Hate to encourage your quitting, but stop trying. You lack effort and you ain't got the track record of mine. I'm next to Caroline. Yes, I know the predecessor. Say the lecture. Trust me, I work better when I'm under pressure. If I use is and not metrics when you trying to measure, I'd be at least a 2 or 3 Dreamville setter. If not the headline, maybe I'm ahead of my time. But if he off the bill, then I'm deciding that slot is mine. Yes, for sure, I believe I should stand with Cole. Same 5-year-old that just needed something more difficult. Hold on. I'm gonna keep it going too. I really put in 10,000 hours. Check.
Talking that talk.
Might cut a nigga off cause they presence feel funny. Intuition always bitching, but I love her, she be on it. 11th grade, the present states, I place the weight in pen and page. I ain't look back nor look away, bar or hook a day. Blinders on when I'm in love, you would think a nigga took the shade. Host a gig for a day, not a cigarette rolling tray in sight, but yes, it smoked today. Holy Ghost reside inside his eyes, I think I'm on Malay. Fitted Black Panther, Black Cat, Jordan sponsor, such a rapper, I've been fitting 9 times and ensembles. The words match the shirt, I love to make it work in concert. Palms hurt, itching the minute, typically own first. Niggas selling more merch than rapping. Then what happened? Realization that y'all last made y'all transition to fashion. The city needs to follow me, cracking might be a fastest. Y'all gave the keys to coons who only move is to crash it. I'm bad like I never left. I forgot that I've been gone. New crib big, bitch, I'm moving like Doug Dimmadome. Life is peaks and valleys, but even my valley's silicone. Different tone is used to communicate with the few who own. If you do them wrong, should I let God sort them out? If that don't work, we still got clips inside the house. I'm gripping history, yet I refuse to put it out. Trying to be perfect, the worst in the excuse to hide the doubt. My feeling is, fucking started spraying indiscriminate, but I'm too militant. Can't run a play without drilling it. 100 knot penmanship. Was in the middle of that ocean, trying to make this pen more potent. Prefer that than unloading on posters I used to work with. One more slick comment, I promise they get their throat slit. To know me's to know I'm just, so just know they deserved it. Karma's a hot commodity, everyone needs a servant. Not for me to decide, my purpose is writing verses, saving children from those who use religion for coercion. The jig is up, these niggas suck. These niggas squeeze a Bible verse and whack raps, call it gospel and y'all eat it up. I'm back to reaping in more ways than one we seeding up, and RIPing up any opposition impeding us. I'm back to reaping in more ways than one we seeding up, and RIPing up any opposition impeding us. I really put in 10,000 hours. And I hope y'all can tell.
Yo, this if it call was crazy. I gotta go back on the actual freestyle after I finish editing, cause I know I just gotta hear it again. I was like, I just gotta hear this shit again. Crazy. Shout out to my guy Kraken. Definitely bringing them cracking bars. If it go to your head, you just don't get it, man. But look, it's all good. That's why they got the rewind button. Hit it, go back. You get it. And the captions is there.
What's the captions up to? We good.
The captions is there, nigga. Yeah, you
Yes,
feel me?
sir.
You know what it is, man. Hey, it's episode 86. It's K975, baby.